back to Grace's room. I hope you all are doing well. During this school year, I usually just have like toast and maybe on the rare occasion I'll have cereal for breakfast. And I'm not gonna lie, I get pretty sick of it. And so since I'm on school holidays, I've had a lot more time to experiment and try some more interesting breakfasts in the morning. And so I thought I'd share them with you in case any of you guys are also getting a bit sick of your everyday breakfast. So hopefully this is helpful to you. This first breakfast idea I have is very quick, easy and simple. You can even do it in the morning if you want, or if you're in a rush or something. This is what I like to call Nutella weet-bix. And all you're gonna need for it is some weet-bix or weet-bix if you prefer, or if you have that instead, some Nutella and some strawberries. Like I said, this is very quick and easy. All you're gonna wanna do is just get some weet-bix. I'm just gonna get 2 pieces, I think that's enough. There you go. And then I'm just gonna get some Nutella and just spread that on top like I would with like toast or something. Sorry, a bit of Nutella on my hands now, but that was very easy. And now, finally, I'm just gonna cut up some strawberries to put on top. And there we have it. Very quick, easy, simple, and also very delicious as well. I really like the crunch, you have with like the weet-bix, and then it's also really refreshing with the strawberries on top. I think it's just a very good balance. And like I said, it's also very quick and easy to make. This next breakfast idea I have for you is a smoothie bowl. I love smoothie bowls, and I especially love them on a really warm summer's day. They're very refreshing, and this is the recipe that I usually do. I usually put some bananas, frozen berries, and almond milk together, and I just blend that. And then to decorate, usually I top it with some strawberries, blueberries, and some granola. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just add some frozen berries to my blender. I think that's enough. It's not too much. And then I'm just gonna get some bananas. I think I might just use 2 bananas. There we go. Just put that in there. Okay, so my bananas all in there. And lastly, I'm just going to pour just like a dash of the almond milk in. The reason why I'm only doing a dash, there we go, that's fine. The reason why I'm only doing a dash is just because I like my smoothie bowl to be quite a thick consistency, and adding too much almond milk might make it a little bit too runny. Okay, so now I'm just going to put my lid on top. Be very careful if you're also using a sharp blender. And I'm just going to blend. Okay, my smoothie is done. Take off the lid, I screwed it on really tight. It's a really nice color as well. I think probably from all the berries. I'm just gonna pour that into my bowl. Maybe I could have added just maybe a little bit less of the almond milk. It does look a little bit runny, but it's fine, doesn't matter. It still tastes the same. And now I'm just going to top it with some strawberries. So I'm just gonna quickly cut up maybe a few. Then some blueberries, just gonna make a little line. And lastly, some granola. I think that should be enough. And there we have it. A very nice, refreshing smoothie bowl. Taste. Very nice and very refreshing. This next breakfast idea is a very healthy option. It is a chia pudding, and I really like this because it is quite filling, but it's also, like I said, very healthy. And I also really like the texture of the yogurt with the chia seeds. It tastes really nice. And so what I'm going to be using is just some natural yogurt. You can use any yogurt that you want, but a natural yogurt is a little bit healthier because it's sugar-free and everything. And some chia seeds. So I'm just going to start off by just scooping some yogurt into my bowl. Okay, I think that should be enough. And then I'm just going to pour these chia seeds in. I have like roughly like a tablespoon here. So I'm just gonna pour them all in, and then I'm just gonna mix through. Okay, so I've just mixed that the chia seeds through the yogurt, and the only thing about this is that you're gonna have to leave it in the fridge for a little while. I'd say probably about like an hour, and this is just so the chia seeds can like expand and like soften in the yogurt. I usually like to make this the night before, so that way in the morning I can just take it out of the fridge and use it. But if you want, you can just leave it for like around an hour and it should be fine, but I recommend making it overnight. So I'm just gonna put this in the fridge now. Put that there. But I already have one prepared here. Obviously we didn't really want to wait overnight for this. So now what I'm gonna do is just put some toppings on it. I'm going to be using some strawberries, some toasted coconut flakes, some blueberries, some toasted almonds, and some maple syrup just to top it all off. This is very optional. Like what you want to put on top of your chia pudding is very much up to you, but that's just what I think tastes really nice with it. So I'm just going to start off with chopping up some strawberries through this way. I just usually kind of like to cut it like into quarters. Okay, now I'm going to put some blueberries on top. Just not too many. Ooh. There we go. I think that should be fine. I don't really want to have too much on top. And maybe some toasted almonds as well. Just going to sprinkle a few on top. Oh, that's a lot. Oh. Just a couple of toasted coconut flakes too. These are so good. I just like eating them by itself as well. They just taste really nice. It's a really nice little snack. And lastly, I'm gonna get another spoon for this. I just like to put like a teaspoon of maple syrup on. I know you're probably thinking, Grace, isn't this supposed to be healthy? But I feel like you kind of need something just a little bit sweeter. It can be a little bit boring sometimes, but just gonna put that on top. There we go. And voila, we have a chia pudding. Like I said, it's very healthy. It tastes quite nice as well. Very nice. Sorry, I haven't finished chewing that, but I really like the texture as well with the chia pudding, like the chia seeds in the yogurt. It tastes really nice, and it's also really refreshing too. So, thumbs up. The last recipe that I want to share with you guys, I actually discovered on TikTok, and one day I tried it for breakfast and I loved it. It's basically a cross between an omelette and a grilled sandwich, so you can call it like an omelette sandwich or something. And all you're going to need is some bread, some eggs, milk, salt and pepper, and then to put inside of the sandwich I use cheese and tomato. So firstly I'm going to need to make my omelette mixture, so I'm just going to start off by cracking 2 eggs into here. Alright, I'm just going to quickly rinse my hands, obviously because I've got egg all over them. I'm back. I'm just going to do a dash of milk, maybe like roughly a tablespoon or something. And then some salt and pepper. And now I'm just going to whisk that all together. Okay, I'm just going to move over to the stove now so we can start cooking our omelette sandwich. So I've got my fry pan to cook my omelette in, and I've currently just got it on like medium heat at the moment. I'm just going to pour a little bit of oil in the pan just to grease it a little bit. Might just let it heat up just for a few more seconds. Alright, I think I'm ready to start making it now, so I'm just going to start off by pouring my omelette into the fry pan. There we go. And then I'm going to get my 2 slices of bread. I just cut the crust off. I think it's a bit better when you don't have it on there. I'm just going to place it just sort of like sideways in the pan. I'm going to let that soak for a second, but then I'm just going to turn it over so both sides can get evenly coated in the egg. So I'm just going to let that sit just for a couple of minutes so it can cook through. Okay, I think my omelette has finished cooking on one side, so I'm going to try and flip it over. Hopefully it's alright when I flip it over. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking trying to flip it, but we should be fine. Yay, there we go. Sort of broke a little bit, but that doesn't matter. And then I'm just going to Alright, so I think I might just let that sit just again for a couple of seconds, because then I want to start putting my toppings inside. Well, not my toppings, my fillings. Okay, I'm going to start putting my fillings in the sandwich. So I'm going to start off by just putting a slice of cheese on one side, and then I'm also going to get some tomato and put that inside as well. I also might just put a little bit more salt and pepper inside as well. Okay, I think the omelette might just need to cook for like maybe another minute on the other side, so I might just let that sit, and then I'll be ready to flip it over and everything. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just flip the omelette over on both sides. There we go. And then I'm just going to flip this side over. There we go. I'm just sort of letting it grill a little bit more on the other side just before I take it off. I want to make sure it's nice and toasty. Okay, I'm ready to take it off now. There we go. Alright, so now I'm just going to quickly cut it in half. We can see if the cheese is melted. It's very hot actually, so I have to be kind of careful. Ooh, this looks very nice. Yum, okay. It's very, very hot right now, so I kind of have to let it cool down just for a couple of minutes before I even attempt trying it. Alright, so I think the omelette sandwich has cooled down a lot. So I'm going to try a little bit on the side here. That is really nice, and I love it with the tomato and the cheese. It just almost just tastes like having a normal like grilled sandwich, but the addition of the omelette just, I don't know, makes it a lot more exciting. And I really like this one. It wasn't too hard to make. I mean, I know you have to like use a fry pan and everything, but it really wasn't that difficult, so I definitely recommend this one. It's probably my favorite, if I'm being honest. Well, there you have it, 4 easy and pretty tasty breakfast ideas. Hopefully this is helpful to any of you guys who are trying to find something a little bit more interesting to have for breakfast in the morning. I'd have to say that my favorite breakfast would probably be maybe the smoothie bowl, probably like for like a warmer day. And maybe when I'm feeling like having something a little bit more savory, then I'd probably say the omelette sandwich. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out my Instagram at Grace's World Official, and I'll see you guys next time on Grace's Room. Bye for now.